Pooh!
Wibwobbers, Robbett here. Venoct Awoken is back in the crank, and this time we're promised an increased drop rate. He'll be battling Hardy Hound in Score Attack. Divine Paradise 6th floor has been added, the second to last map for the Divine Paradise. The 6th floor has 20 stages and a boss stage with the recolor of Dame Deadtime, Dame Dreadful. As always, you can get a soul secrets for defeating her, and in addition, her rare drop is the Mermaid Pearl, which is really useful if you don't have it. It will allow you to fuse Mermaiden and create Mermadonna, who is a seal yokai for the someday in the distant future legend yokai, Slurpent. If you've played Dame Deadtime, you know what to expect. For those of you who haven't, she's a decently tough battle where she can weaken Soultimates and spawn Wicked in to help her battle. Previously, I've shown 2 score attacks, most recently with Venoct Awoken against Robonyan 28 and Kieran against Darkubi. With Venoct Awoken, I showed an inflator technique using Sproink S against the second trio. With Kieran, it was a straight flood against the same second trio with usage of a single fever. This week, I used the single attacker Demuncher against Whismellowman, which means I attacked the big marshmallow himself. In addition, I'm going for maximum tribe unity, and that means using Moxie and Zero even though I have better boosters, because the bonus to Demuncher's attack makes up for it in the end. Since I'm using a single attacker, it doesn't matter how many enemy yokai I unleash my Soultimates against, so I'm not paying attention to whether I'm knocking out the trios or not. My goal is simply to get all of my Soultimates up, including my attacker, which usually isn't the case when attacking the trios, and then get the board prepared for a flood. In addition, I want some of my fever gauge filled going into the flood so that when I link the board together I can guarantee getting into fever. During this run, which I decided to keep as it's my best score so far, I make 2 mistakes. First, I launch Zero thinking I'm in fever, but I'm not. This has 2 ramifications. 1, I have to go back and get into fever, which costs me time, and 2, my final Soultimate doesn't have one of my boosters because the 10 seconds have expired. Second, you can see that my third link up doesn't make it before the time runs out, costing me a second as well. I likely would have had 31 or 32 million, not enough for first, but likely enough for third or fourth by the end of the week. All in all, however, this is still my best score by 3 million points. The competition is getting a lot more intense as the community gets more and more of their yokai maxed out, so until we get new content that requires more work, the top of the leaderboard is going to keep getting tighter and tighter. I hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitter for all the latest Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble news. Good luck with the crank.